You got numbness tingling down your legs, then you want to do the kung fu kick. Go high. Like I can't go very high, so I'm going to kick it low. What this does is it stretches out all the muscles, improves the blood circulation. The reason why you're having those numbness and tingling, one is circulation issues down your legs, but it also could be a pinched nerve down here. And so by doing these kung fu kicks, it starts to loosen everything, all on your legs and even in your sciatica, in your lower back, your tailbone. So do 50 times, right? If you need a chair, like you can have, let's say, if you need some support, you can grab a chair. I'm going to grab a chair right here, and you can kick like that, right? Just do it 50 times every single day, okay? And you can get higher and higher and higher as you go, right? Give this a try. Let me know how it works. Make sure you follow me here.
What encouraged me to come to acupuncture was I had numbness and loss of strength and feeling in my right hand. And I wasn't able to play tennis, wasn't able to really grip the racket at all, so I wasn't able to play. And then I'd say in the last 5 or 6 weeks, my hand strength has gone up to help with acupuncture. Probably 20 pounds of strength, and I'm able to play again. So it's been a success for me.
What it takes to be the best version of ourselves. So the first thing, so I'm just excited to go. I was going over my notes, and one of the things that the first speaker was Jesse Itzler. So for those of y'all who don't know who Jesse Itzler is, you might know his wife, Sarah Blakely, which is the CEO, the founder of Spanx, right? And so he's the husband. He founded, I believe he founded Marquis Jets. But one of the things that he learned, and actually he learned this from a Navy SEAL, and this was one of the, there's so many gold nuggets, but this was one that really stood out, was never give your pain a voice. And that pain can be physical pain, emotional pain. Never give any of your pains a voice. Because what happens when you do, when you give that pain a voice, that pain overcomes you. That pain becomes you. You become that. You become identified as that pain. So for example, when I relate it to health, right? That would be like a diagnosis. You're diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. You're diagnosed with neuropathy. If you give that pain a voice, then you become that MS person. You become that neuropathy person. You become that migraine person instead of who you actually are. And you let that pain suppress you and prevent you from becoming your full potential and achieving the success that you can achieve if you didn't give that pain a voice. Now, it's not saying that you ignore the pain. That's not what, at least my interpretation of it was not to ignore the pain, but the purpose of that was to acknowledge yourself as you are a person with full potential that you can overcome your pain. And so if we think about from a physical standpoint, you know, what you believe, what you think here, what you think in your mind causes a chain reaction that creates a physiological or physical effect in your body. So if you start up here and you give your pain a voice, then already up here, your brain is already secreting or not secreting the right chemicals, the right neurotransmitters, the right hormones to help your body heal. So if you give your pain a voice. Now, if you don't give your pain that voice, then your body will do the opposite. It will start secreting the right chemicals, neurotransmitters, hormones, and send all the troops to actually heal your problem, right? To actually heal your health problem. So don't give your pain a voice. And so what was his solution? So the Navy SEAL that taught Jesse Itzler, he said, always say, I feel outstanding. So I feel outstanding. Regardless, even if you feel like crap, you need to train yourself to say, I feel outstanding. Why are we doing that? Yes, we're trying to brainwash our own brain, but more importantly, we're trying to program our brain to be in more of the parasympathetic mode or the healing mode, I would say. The healing mode versus the disease mode. Because if you give your pain a voice, you're telling your brain to stay in disease mode. And if it stays in disease mode, guess what? You will have the disease forever, right? Versus you say, I feel outstanding, you're telling your brain, you're changing your brain to focus on healing mode. And when you guess what happens if your brain's always on healing mode? it's gonna heal, right? And a lot of times, whatever you have, whether it will start to heal. Your body will actually start to heal itself, right? And so this is such powerful. I mean, you don't need a medication, you don't need a pill, you don't even need acupuncture, you don't even need herbs, you don't even need diet. You just need to change the way you think. Change the way you think. Yeah, this sounds like foo-foo stuff, and some people are going to poo-poo this, but these are successful people that have helped other millions of people. Like A-Rod was there. He's been able to help millions of kids, and it's just like, that's what it's all about. It's about paying it forward. All of these successful people had one thing in common: they wanted to help more people. These are the things, these simple things. We always, if we're trying to look for a shortcut, well, here is the shortcut. All you gotta do is change here. It requires zero money. It requires zero time. You just gotta do it here. It can be that quick. A thought is just that quick. So never give your pain a voice. Never give your pain a voice. Always say, I feel outstanding, regardless of how you feel. Because the purpose of that is we want to trigger our brain to be in healing mode versus disease mode, right? Now, if you want to get rid of you want to get rid of your disease, you want to help your body heal itself. Now, is it going to cure everything? No, it's not. Let's just be realistic, right? But you'll definitely be far better off than where you are right now. So let's always say, I feel outstanding, and trigger our bodies to be in healing mode versus disease mode, right? I'm gonna be sharing all these tips. I've got all these gold nuggets, but I can share one for a whole year. I mean, there's so much information, great information. So this is definitely something that I'm going to start doing because I want to be able to pay it forward and be able to help more people. And that's the same thing at Achieve Integrative Health. Our goal is to help more people. It is to help 1 million people achieve health freedom. So these things are helping us help you. All right, guys, Jimmy Yen from Achieve Integrative Health. And when you think of acupuncture, you think of Achieve Integrative Health. Achieve Integrative Health. And as always, everything in life is achievable. Everything in life is achievable. Just by doing simple things, everything is achievable, but it's up to you to make it happen.